Welcome back to Alien Fate of the Nostromo. We have a lot of turns left. I think our morale is doing pretty well, but the alien is on the move. Alright, up first, for this episode, we're going to have Parker going. He's down here. So let's zoom down on him. He has 4 actions. His special ability is he can spend 1 action to gain 1 scrap from the inventory, but he can only do it once per turn. So let's get doing his actions. Alright, the first thing actually I want Parker to do is first action, he's going to pick up the coolant canister because we have 2 objectives where we have to drop 2 different coolant canisters in different locations. We have to drop them in the docking bay and we have to drop them in the suit storage. So we have to drop 2 in suit storage and 2 over here in the docking bay. We've got our work cut out for us. Of course, the alien chasing us all over the ship, trying to knock our morale to 0, which then we would lose the game. Alright, that was his first action. For his second action, he will take 1 scrap from the reserves and put it into his inventory. He's got 2 scrap now. And with 2 scrap, he is able to make something if he wants to. Or he's got 2 actions left. So he's got a canister. He might as well go for his last 2 actions. He's going to go ahead, I think, and drop the canister in suit storage. So I think for his last 2 actions we're going to do that. And how he does that, of course, he's in the ladder area. So he just goes 1 and 2, dropping the canister here. Well, hang on, before he drops the canister, oh no, that is part of the requirements or missions. So he can drop the canister first because what we do is we look at the card. I guess we look and see if we can do them first before we drop it. I'm not 100% sure on the timing on that one. We're going to keep the coolant canister with him because if this is an alien, there'll be trouble. And of course, I don't have my glasses. This looks like an alien chomp. Is it? No, it's Jonesy the cat. Jonesy the cat scares the crap out of him. And we lose 1 morale. So he can, in fact, drop it. So we're going to lose a morale for that, dropping it down to here. All right, next up, we're going to zoom out a bit. We're going to pull an encounter card. Alright, we're going to be pulling the encounter card, and we have the alien right here, and we have, unfortunately, Brett is sitting right there. Let's have a look and see what it is. Alright, ooh, it's quiet, so the alien is going to move only 1 space, would do 2 morale hit if it enters a space with one of our players. It doesn't, though, and then the airlock's going to get 2 scrap and an encounter token. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Well, the alien's going to move 1 space towards the closest. 1, 2. Brett is obviously the closest. The alien's coming for him. Again, he's chasing him from these 2 rooms. Alright, and then we have 2 scrap in the airlock. So to readjust the camera, we drop 2 scrap in the airlock. Alright, so we're dropping 2 scrap in the airlock. We would put an encounter token as well, but there's already 1 here, so you don't do that. No room can ever have more than 1 encounter token, so that's not going to happen. Alright, that was Parker's turn. Up next is Dallas. Dallas has no special abilities. He has a canister on him now, and he has 5 actions. So let's go ahead and see what he's going to do. Alright, it's all about completing the objectives, of course, and getting to the final mission and trying to complete that one as well to see if we can win the game. So he's got 5 actions. He's just going to go 1, 2, and of course, as soon as he moves in here, yeah, we have to have the encounter, and it's nothing. Alright, it's a blank. That is really good. So nothing, no encounter happens there. So 1, 2. His third action then, he will drop the coolant canister in the docking bay, because that's one of our one of the 2 missions that we have to drop canisters in certain locations. 1, 2, 3. For his 4th action, he will pick up the 2 scrap. And does he want to craft something with the 2 scrap? Let's take a look and see what he can craft and make a decision from there. Maybe he'll move again or maybe he'll just stay there. Alright, so crafting wise, he can craft a flashlight, motion detector, or the cat carrier for 1. You know what, I think he's going to get the cat carrier for 1. The reason being that we'll leave him 1 scrap because we all have to meet with 1 scrap at some point in time back in the galley. So, okay, that's the end of Dallas's turn. Of course, we know what that means. We have to pull an encounter card. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Oh, dear. Encounter card time. What do we have? Oh, good lord. Oh, man. We have the alien. is stalking us. Use caution while navigating an M-class starfighter. Dark passages can hide obstacles and hazards, and aliens, apparently. Going to move up to 3 spaces towards the closest character and do 3 morale damage. Well, right here next to Brett. Moves 1, 3 morale hit. Brett's got to run like a little chicken out of this area. So, you know what's not bad is he's just going to go 1, 2, 3 and run back here. He should be able to craft a whole ton of stuff if he ever gets to go, which of course this is his turn though, coming right up. So that's actually not horrible. What is horrible is we have to lose 3 morale on the tracker. You can kind of see it here. 1, 2, 3. We're on our way to defeat, sort of. That's the end of Dallas's turn. Up next is Brett, so I'm going to have to do some thinking here as to exactly what we want to do with him. His special ability is he can reduce the cost of any item that costs 2 or more scrap by 1 scrap, and items don't take an action to craft. So he can craft as many items as he wants, and it doesn't cost him any actions to do it. And lovely, he's sitting here with 5 scraps. So let me think about this and come right back and have Lambert take his... He's only got 3 actions, but that's actually not too bad. And I said Lambert, of course I meant Brett. So Brett, for his first action, he's going to pick up the coolant canister because we, again, need it for the other objectives. For his second action, he's going to pick up all 5 of the scrap. So now he has an absolute ton of scrap, and he can reduce the cost of any item that costs 2 or more by 1 scrap. So with 5 scrap, he should be able to make a lot of stuff. He seems to get hit by the aliens so often. What do we have here? He can get the... What was the one? He can get the electric prod. It would only cost him 2. I think he's going to get the incinerator and the electric prod, because that's the incinerator would cost him 3, the electric prod would cost him 2, so that would be 5. He has 5 scrap, and yeah, and you can see here the ability. So the incinerator then would, or he can get the flashlight. Oh, or the incinerator. Oh boy. Yeah, I think he's going to craft the incinerator, and he's going to craft the... I think he's going to craft the incinerator and the prod. And that's going to cost him all 5 scrap, which is okay. So, whoop, I'm throwing things around. So, incinerator, where is that? He has the incinerator. Oh, hard to get these little tokens out. So, the incinerator has 2 uses. He can drive the alien back to the nest if he wants. And where's the electric prod? The electric prod means he's going to take less morale damage when the alien attacks him, which it seems to be doing quite repeatedly. It only has 2 uses as well. Brett still has 1 action left. Again, it doesn't cost him any action to craft anything. His final action, I think he is going to move out here for his final action, because if the alien actually attacks him again, then he can run 1, 2, 3 to here and get out of the area. That's kind of the plan. And now, because he has the electric prod, he'll take 2 less morale damage if the alien actually attacks him. Okay, I think all is okay. Up next, of course, is going to be the encounter card. All right, I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and we're going to have the encounter card happen. And of course, what we could have done in his third action is he could have used the incinerator to drive the alien back to the nest, and then there would be no encounter card. But I think we have enough morale left to get through. Let's just do the encounter card. Oh boy, this might be a bad idea. And, oh god damn it! 2 and 4! Holy moly, okay. Yes, indeed. Alright, so the alien is going to get to him. I'm going to do a 4 morale hit. So 1, 2... Oh, hang on. No, sorry, the alien is not going for Brett. The alien is actually going to go for Dallas, because going up the ladder is only 1 space. So let's go ahead and have... Oh boy. Let's go ahead and have the alien attack Dallas. That's actually what's going to happen. Alright, so yes, the alien can climb ladders and do all those fun things. So he's going to go up here from here right to Dallas for just 1 move. And that's going to... Oh man, that's going to give 4 morale hit. And Dallas has no way to mitigate that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ouch. Yeah, I think Brett probably should have used the incinerator. Oh boy, we're halfway to losing the game. And Dallas now has to flee 5 places away. Where does he want to go? Or 3 spaces away. I think he's actually just going to go he's going to go down the ladder then. 1, 2, and 3. And kind of just see him on the bottom of the board. So he may try and grab this stuff. But the alien now is up at the top of the board running amok. Ouch, that's terrible. Alright, up next is going to be Ripley. Ripley's sitting here. Ripley has 4 actions, and her special ability is she can take one of her actions and move another character 1 space if she wants. Does she want to do that? I don't know. What does she have? She has the flashlight, and she has a coolant canister. We need to get a coolant canister down here to finish this objective. We need another one, of course, right where the alien is in the docking bay. And one of our other objectives, she has a flashlight, and we have to bring a flashlight to med bay, which is here. Man, that alien is just in the way. All right, do some thinking. We'll come back and have Ripley take her turn. Oh my goodness, I feel a loss coming on, but anyway, we'll see. We've got Ripley. She's going to actually try running down here towards where Parker is on her way to try to get to medbay to bring the flashlight. Oh boy, so she has 4 actions. So her first action is to move into the bridge, which of course triggers this. And this is nothing. Oh man, all right, so she gets a break there. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's all of her actions. She's trying to get, of course, she wants to get here to drop off her coolant canister that she has, which would complete this objective. And then she wants to get over here to bring the flashlight in. So it's all good, except, of course, now we have to draw an encounter card after Ripley did her very quick little moves there. So, oh my goodness, let's, I'm going to back out a bit. We're going to draw another encounter card. Oh goodness, another encounter card, and what do we have this time? It's quiet, at least. So it only moves 1 space, would do 2 morale hit. The equipment storage gets 2 scrap and an encounter token. Only moving 1 space, so it's 1, 2, 3 away from Brett. It's only 2 spaces away from Lambert. It is coming for Lambert, which is her turn. So that's cool. She can get away from it, which is okay. Yeah. All right. Oh boy, interesting. And she doesn't have she has nothing. She just has a motion detector. So, and we have to drop 2 scrap in the equipment storage. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, we have to drop 2 scrap in equipment storage and an encounter token. I'll just grab a random one and boom, put it in there. So, yeah, oh boy, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do. All right, Lambert goes next. Lambert has the motion detector, and one of our objectives is to bring the motion detector to the hypersleep chamber. So let's see if there's any possible way of trying to do that. Well, there is a way to do it, but we'd have to take a 2 morale hit, and I don't want to really do that. Lambert has 4 scrap on her right now. And I think with her 4 scrap, she's going to craft for her first of 4 actions an incinerator. Because she's getting tired of this alien running around the ship. So what she's going to do, she crafts the incinerator for her first action. For her second action, she's going to use the incinerator. And when you use the incinerator, you flip it over. So now it only has 1 use left. So she flames it down the corridor there. And what do you do when you use the incinerator? Let's take a look at it. I think it's actually pretty good. So if the alien is within 3 spaces, well, yeah, just 1. Send it to its nest. If you do, don't draw an encounter card this turn. So we don't draw an encounter card, which is nice. So the alien just gets flamed by Lambert, who quickly crafted an incinerator. It goes to the nest, and there's going to be no drawing of an encounter card. Alright, so the alien gets sent back to its nest after being flamed by Lambert. And that's it. That's the end of Lambert's turn, which now we would be drawing an encounter card, but because we use the incinerator, we do not. So I think I'm going to end it off there for today. We haven't completed any objectives yet. My God. All right, we'll zoom out and wrap up. All right, we're getting... Oh, no, sorry. Lambert actually has 2 more actions. So she crafted the incinerator, she used the incinerator, and now she has 2 actions remaining, which let's not forget. So she's going to move 1, 2 up to the docking bay, which you just see her up there, because she wants, of course, to get to the hypersleep chamber to bring the motion detector, which is one of our objectives. All right, almost forgot that in my excitement to get rid of the alien back to the nest. So there you have it. We have, who else has canisters? So Ripley's got a canister. She can probably drop it there if she ever gets to go again before we lose the game. And Brett has a canister that we want him to drop off in the docking bay. And that will get rid of those 2 objectives. We also need Ripley to get to medbay with the flashlight. We need Lambert to get all the way up to hypersleep. With the motion detector, we have to get everybody in the galley with at least 1 scrap. And what else do we have? There was something else we had to do. We have to get the incinerator. Someone has to get the incinerator to the airlock, which Lambert can actually do that as well. So, oh my goodness. I don't know. Can we do it? And that's just our 6 little mini objectives. Then we have the main objective, which we don't even know what it is yet, the final mission. All right. Thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Alien Fate of the Nostromo. We're running around. We're about halfway on the morale track, which is not good. So that's one way to lose the game. Second way to lose the game is if the self-destruct starts and finishes before we can finish the final mission, but we don't even know what the final mission is yet. So I don't know how I'm playing this game. Maybe horribly, maybe okay. I don't know. Thanks so much, and we'll see you tomorrow for the continuation. See if we can outsmart the alien, complete our objectives, and win. I don't know. I'm having my doubts. So thanks so much, and we'll see you then.